All right, welcome to Clear Notion. This is how it's done. I'm going to break down for you right now structure of the mind. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Structure of the mind isn't something that's easy to identify. All right? It's like singing. I have a vocal instructor. My vocal instructor doesn't tell me to raise up my larynx, hold my soft palate in place, and fucking relax whatever muscles those are. No, he talks to me in metaphors and things that I already understand so that I can kind of figure it out by myself because it's internal. Things that are external, we can just observe them. It's easy. Internal realities are a little bit harder to extrapolate and kind of identify and manipulate. So this is why I'm going to talk to you in a metaphor. The whole thing will be a metaphor. Basically, what's going on is you have inside of your mind an entire world with little people in it. And these people are all you. It's all you. It's all your mind projecting itself onto these little people in your mind. So therefore, every person you've ever met in your life, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your family, your aunt, your uncle, who even cares, your school teachers, your friends, your past lovers, all of that are little people that live inside of your mind. And that you are not them externally, but you are them internally. So it's very interesting. These little people that live inside of your mind have thoughts about you, but they're actually your thoughts. This is where it gets very tricky. All right, so just put that all aside. There's a lot that you can do with that metaphor. Now, if that world was right here, above it, kind of in your mind, there's a little person who's running the show at any given time. All right. So in your life, you've had various traumas that you've endured, you've been through, and you've coped with. Now, each coping mechanism, you can say, is like a little person that only comes out in specific times. So all these people are living in this little world that you created. So that at any given time, if somebody triggers some trauma, like, oh, I know what to do, I'll use this person. This person is running the show. So at any given time, there's a person that's running the show. A little part of you is running the show. Of course, it's all you, but that's not easy to work with. So, what do you do with this? You have to identify these little people in your mind, talk to them, and get them to cooperate with each other. And if you can do that, then you're a healthy human being. You see things clearly, you see things for what they are, and you can get yourself to do different things very easily. Of course, that is much easier said than done. Now, random thing I've been thinking of lately, what is life? What is life? People like to say life and death, but death isn't the opposite of life. It's not birth and death. But then at the same time, life is like attachment. So if life is attachment, birth is the beginning of attachment. Death is release, is freedom. Freedom is death. Now you think about this, like when there is change, a little person in your mind that's doing something a certain way has to stop. He has to, in a sense, he has to die. Now, of course, what we normally do in this case is just reassign him to do something else. Kind of a little workaround there. It's really hard to kill a part of yourself. Well, I suppose it can be done. Death is release from attachment. A whole life you're born, and then you just start attaching different things. You're like, this is mine. You're like, I own this. Like, I'm gonna go do this thing. I'm a winner. Flex on everyone. There's so much attachment. So much attachment. That is what I want to say today. I hope you got that metaphor in the beginning. I think I'm gonna make a whole video about that. I don't know. I see where this channel is going. I have a vision for what I want this to be, for this channel, for my Instagram, for all of those different social media things, for advertising my business, all of that. I see it very clearly right now, and obviously I have a long way to go. But now that I see it, it's easier to work toward. Much easier to work toward. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these videos. I don't want to delete them, but at the same time, I want to have a channel that has very little content on it, but that has very quality content, and then just kind of refine it, and that'll be good. That'll be good. But maybe I'll keep this as kind of like that offside channel where I just post these random videos all the time. I don't know. I am going somewhere with this. All right. That's what I wanted to say today. Peace.